I'm Blaine Davies. In his book, Alexander Hamilton, Ron Chernow observes that, in all probability, Alexander Hamilton is the foremost political figure in American history who never attained the presidency, yet he probably had a deeper and more lasting impact than many who did. He was the messenger from the future we now inhabit. The play Hamilton is based on Ron Chernow's book, and in the opening line to the Broadway musical, Lin-Manuel Miranda poses the question, how does a bastard, orphan, son of a whore, and a Scotsman dropped in the middle of a forgotten spot in the Caribbean by Providence impoverished, in squalor, grow up to be a hero and a scholar? Please join me Tuesday, December 5th at 10 a.m. at the new Rancho Bernardo Oasis. We will answer that question as we explore the real life of one of our most fascinating founding fathers, the consequential Alexander Hamilton.
Hi, my name is Aniko McCranzy, and I will be speaking about the British artist David Hockney on December 5th. It is class number 1257. Hockney is mostly known for the so-called pool paintings he created while he was living in Los Angeles, but he's much more than that. He created videos, paintings, large stage designs, worked with photography, printing, and also did a lot of work recently on his iPad. He's a fascinating character. He's very, very steeped in art history, and in fact, has challenged some of the things in art history, as well as challenging the idea of how we as individuals actually see things. So I'll be touching upon all of these things and hope you can join us for, I think, what will be a very interesting and fun talk. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Blaine Davies. In late winter a year ago, I traversed the Panama Canal, and it inspired me to learn more about how the canal was actually built. At the turn of the 20th century, Teddy Roosevelt and the United States tackled what is to this day one of the most ambitious engineering feats in history. In doing so, the Americans built the canal the French started, but failed to complete. The United States constructed an aquatic path that connected the Pacific and Atlantic Oceans across the newly created nation of Panama. To do it, the Americans conquered disease, moved massive amounts of earth, built an ingenious system of locks, and even created a massive artificial lake. To even start the canal, the Americans supported a coup that created the independent nation of Panama. The new Panamanian government quickly approved a treaty that granted permission for the Americans to build the canal after the Colombian government stalled, hoping for better terms. Beginning with the French attempt in the late 19th century, we will discuss step by step how the canal was financed, engineered, and built. Please join me Wednesday, December 6th at 1 p.m. for this free lecture at the Point Loma Hervey Branch Library. Together, we will relive the dramatic events that made the canal possible. We will also discuss the more recent expansion of the canal to accommodate larger ships and the decision to turn control of the canal over to the Panamanian government.
Well, hi, everyone. This is Rick Deutsch coming to you, and I want to welcome you. Please come and hear this talk on Galapagos. I call it the Garden of Eden. It's pretty hard to get to. You have to fly to Ecuador and then take a plane, get over to Galapagos. But I think you're going to learn quite a bit about Galapagos. It's truly the Garden of Eden. When you see the animals that you're going to run into, they are not afraid of humans. But here's what we're going to talk about. I'll talk about the discovery of the Galapagos Islands. There's about 12 significant islands, and they were very important during the explorer days and the pirate times. So I'll tell you what they did about that. We're going to talk about the geology. They are volcanic. So we're going to tell you how all that got to be formed about 5 million years ago. How did all these animals get there? Well, there's 4 major ocean currents, taking them all in 5 million years. Sooner or later, you hitch a ride on a branch or a log or some way to get out there. But you're going to really enjoy the animals. The variety is just all the way from flamingos to California sea lions. You have to be guided in all of your walks around Galapagos. You're not free just to go around. And because it's volcanic, there's mostly cactus that are growing. And of course, the highlight is the giant tortoises. They're unique, endemic to Galapagos, and they are huge. They can live, they think, up to about 150 years. Perhaps one or two were there when Charles Darwin arrived. So that's what we're going to talk about. It's going to be December 5th, and the code number is 1273. If you can sign up for that, I want to see you there. You're going to learn all about Galapagos.
Hey everybody, I'm Gwyneth Mapes, and I'm a professor of humanities in San Diego. And I'm going to be giving a lecture on December 8th, that's a Friday, 2023, from 1 to 2 p.m. at San Diego's Oasis in Grossmont Center, but it's also going to be live broadcast for people elsewhere. The topic is Renaissance Florence, Rome, and Venice, their art and architecture. In the lecture, we're going to take a romp through the enduring art and architecture of Florence, Rome, and Venice. We're going to look at some masterful Byzantine and Western influenced art and architecture. We're going to actually start a little bit with the late medieval and go into the early Renaissance periods. So I hope you'll join me in person at Grossmont Center from 1 to 2 p.m. Friday, December 8th, or on Zoom, and it's Pacific time, the 1 o'clock. Hope to see you there. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Jean Nielsen. I wanted to talk to you today about piano lessons at Oasis. If you know there's white keys, black keys, and that's the extent of your education, I will be happy to work with you as long as you have 10 minutes a day to set aside to practice. Whatever you want to do. If you want to learn Beethoven, if you want to compose, I'm a composer, I'll be happy to work with you on that. It's your lesson, it's your time, and we'll figure out what we want to learn and what you want to do. It's a 45-minute lesson, and I'm at Grossmont on Tuesdays and Wednesdays, and Rancho Bernardo on Mondays and Fridays. And I so look forward to working with you, and we'll have a lot of fun. No worries at all. Thank you so much. Bye.
Hi everyone, I'm Peter Bolland, inviting you to join me this coming Friday and every Friday for Friday Reflections here at San Diego Oasis through the magic of our Zoom machines. Let's scratch down below the surface of our ordinary lives for hidden treasure, and let's root back into the world's wisdom traditions for tools that we can wield to build a path out of this craziness toward our best life. That's what we do every Friday at Friday Reflections. See you there.